Hey everybody, what's up? Jester here. Welcome back to the Immersive Revolution Rebirth. There's a hole there. Last episode, we got this started. I went ahead and got some of the foundation in. So it's going to use copycat panels. Fun fact: the copy paste gadget will not paste copycat panels. But I think that's going to work. Yeah, I think that's going to work. And if we go hop back down here, this is a good size open corridor that we can use. Like I had said, putting applied energistics in here, I think would do well. And then we'll have another wing off to this side, another wing off to the left. But again, a lot of work ahead of me. I also alluded to another build that I want to put on this side, and it's actually going to go out in the water, and it's going to look something a little bit like this. Now, obviously, I'm in the creative world I started over the weekend, because you can see the outcropping is not there. But this is something I was putting together, hanging out in Discord, and one of our YouTube members was there playing along, and yeah, this is going to be basically an offshore power station. It's going to have fluid tanks that will hold the biodiesel, power lines that will run across the water, but I will also have this down here, this access pipe, right? And in this access pipe is not a wandering trader. Oh, that's right. I filled it up with cobble. But this access pipe will go underneath the base entirely to handle a pipeline, to handle stress to get out here, and including something that was just added to the pack, a hyper tube. I will have a hyper tube that will come up into here. So this will handle all things power. We have an additional 3 generators that's going to go over here. I just need to finish it up. That way I can, because when I planted down this second one, I was not happy with it being there. And we're probably going to remove all of this stuff except for that generator. I was thinking about putting them right here off the shore, but and I was like, ooh, I have a better idea. And thus my offshore power platform was born. So as you can see, I still have a whole lot of work ahead of me. But today, crossing my fingers, because I actually we're on the wrong side. There we go. How's power? Power's still there. And that's what I want to work on today. The POWAH mod. Because for dielectric, we need the dielectric rods. This is for the casing, right? Dielectric rods and refined obsidian plates, which we have. But the rods, let's see here. Paste. We're going to need HDPE to make the rods. Are they interchangeable? They are. So that hasn't changed. Also, why are things being broken when they don't have places to go? Freaking weirdo. Anyhow, let's see here. We have you back here. Boom. But we need to get paste going. What is that? Carbon. We have carbon. Blazing clay. It's in a combiner with blaze powder and a clay ball. We have a combining factory. Fantastic. So let's go ahead and see if we can't get one. You know what? Let's get the one going first, right? So let's make some blazing clay. Don't you hate it when you try to get something done? It's like, damn it, you have like 10 other things you need to get done. Yeah, went to make our little blazing clay here, right? It's like, well, need blaze powder. Went down to the mob farm. Only had a small. I was like, wait a minute, where did all my blaze rods go? Where is my blaze spawner? Well, crap. But then I realized I had this. I had the budding blaze. But then I realized I had to actually go through and get it set up. So I set up everything to make the hopper pot. I went to get the blaze. Come to find out, there are no mechanism machines. None. That'll process blaze into blaze rods. But we have our first stack of blazing clay. Do we have... I don't think I have an infuser set up for carbon. To be quite honest, I'm not sure I have carbon set up. No, I do. Fantastic. So let's see here. Make another metallurgic infuser. Fantastic. It's going to need a home, though. I think you'll work right there for now. MV, one of you. Let's get some insulated wire. Because I am way too chaotic and I will definitely nuke myself somehow. Throw you in there. We'll throw in the blazing clay. Our first bits of dielectric paste. Let's go. Now we got to make the casing and the capacitors. Casing we already have. We can make one. Once you start with me, we can make one. There we go. It's our first casing. And the capacitors. Oof. Refined glowstone rods. That we need to figure out how we're going to automate. Because all the rods go through the metal press. Or rolling mill. The rolling mill. Say rolling machine. Now, while this is the best outcome, this is almost a little bit easier to manage. I know one of the big hurdles is going to be, because it's down here, basically access. Let's go ahead and get all this stuff cleared out. And it's going to be a huge complication along with that. You know what? Let's check something out. So here's an option. It'll drop one at a time. You know what? I think I can live with that. Absolute worst case scenario is we only lose one at a time for whatever. But you really shouldn't. Anyhow. I got lost on a tangent. I do apologize. Now, capacitor. Let's make our very first. Oh, I guess it's a set of 4. There we go. Gives us a few more. Wireless charging. This, we're going to need an aerial pearl. To make an aerial pearl, we need 4 of those. And now we need to find a zombie. Or a husk, but I think we have a little bit better shot finding a zombie. Short RTP later. There we are. All these guys. Ooh, I think I'm going to have to find an Enderman as well. Anyhow. We'll get to that here in a second. Now, to make the starter player transmitter, right? We do have the basic tiny capacitors. We got that. It gives us another aerial pearl. Alright, binding card. Just a blank card. Some redstone, some zombie flesh. Bind it to myself. And I should have been paying attention. Because now I need an ender bro. Actually. Hey. Here's looking at you, kid. Got it. So when you take that card, once it's assigned to you, honestly, because I've never done it the other way around, but you smack an Enderman with it, it becomes a dimensional card. So no matter where you are, your player transmitter will keep you charged up and going. In theory. You have to find out for yourself. And there we go. Let's check the important thing. Look at that. Look at it charging. It works. No questions asked. Block of ender pearl. All right. We can make the wrench. Maybe not. Oh no. It's the wrong color. It's right there. It's hidden. Find obsidian rods. Now that we have copious quantities of refined obsidian and all things in between. There we go. Gives us some raw uraninite. Now, you have your fernator. You have the magmatter. The thermogenerator. Solars. Lens of the Ender. By applying a lens of the Ender, solar panels can absorb ambient energy even at night. Oh, neat. I think that's new. Anyhow, The energizing orb. This is an important little guy. Because we need that to get to the multiple tiers. And then the reactors. The reactors is when it comes to POWAH, reactors is where it's at. But they're a little costly. Like, I'm going to regret looking at this, the nitro capacitor, because by default it requires a block of the blazing crystal, a nether star, and 2 redstone. Nitro crystal now requires antimatter. Nice. However, if you look at the generation factor, 2 million FE a tick. These have been boosted. I actually don't have uranite, do I? Oh, I got some. Now, to process this, we do need the energizing orb. So let's grab reactor glass. And as somebody currently in another pack making mechanism reactors, this is painful. Like, truly painful, because I know how much we're gonna need. Now, okay, what is... Oh, dear. Alright, that's not so bad, but it does mean we need to set up the auto crafting for that. Oh. We actually had some. Okay. Make another one. Auto crafting. Man, auto crafting, that's where it's at. I want to say it's starter cable. Let's see here. Make a little bit more. Ooh, I don't have any kind of... Let's see here. Can we make you? We can. 1, 2, 3, 4. Give me half stack. Let's break a few more of these down. 2, 3. 80 FE a tick. That's kind of weak. How is the second tier? That's a little bit better at 240. Let's go ahead and 1, 2. Thermo generator. Start. There we go. Now, if we go and see heat sources, that's actually the best, and that's pretty potent. But to make that 180,000 FE. Yeah. Alright, bucket of lava. Coolant. Ooh, okay. Only water, no ice variants. Kind of surprised, to be honest. We're going to put it over here until we can figure out a proper home for it. Simply because using lava. All right. Let's see if this is going to suffice to at least get started. Gold. You know what? What kind of craziness did you do? Bronze and steel. Well, all right. Bronze and steel. And that's actually not too bad when it comes to speed, you know? I don't think I made... Yeah, I didn't get the bronze. Glowstone gold. Cow. So, conspiracy theory brain tells me something ain't right with that. With the thermo. So, I moved inside. Alright. Half stack. Let's see. Can we go to the next level with this? We're gonna need some recipes. Alright. Capacitor. We got the big end. And we got the hardened. Alright, then we have energizing rod. 2, 3. Let's go ahead and get these thrown in, you know? 2 energizing rods. Check. Some hardened cable. Check. Now, the Fernator requires a radiator block. Nice. Steel plates. Oh, we need more patterns. Starter, basic, and then hardened. The mag matters actually have the same values. All right. Make sure we got buckets. Same steel, same construction. Now let's go ahead and put all of this stuff away. You are starter. I want my next tier. You are full. All right, let's see here. The blazing crystal is refined glowstone. Interesting. That's a lot slower. All right, got just enough to make the blazing Fernator. Now, let's look at this. Generates 3.2k FE a tick. And sitting on 35,000 coal coke. Alrighty, let's see here. I went through the blazing stuff in the system. Let's dump this stuff in. You know, when much of your build is made of wood and you suddenly hear explosions, yeah, you go check it out. Alright, let's check out the workbench. Oh, where am I? How'd you get in here? Oh, well. We need treated wood slab, nether quartz, redstone dust, electrum wire. Got treated wood. Alright, stack of each. Give us a stack of electrical components. And we're going to need these. Something fierce. Get 2 of you. 1, 2. And then we can take the... Maybe not like that. And make 1 more. After we get 4 more. As you can see, this tier moves a little bit better. So we throw this one in, right? Again, generating 3,000 FE a tick. Unfortunately, plutonium. Anyhow. So I went ahead and threw reactors in. Because this will tell us exactly what we need to make. If we want to make 40,000 FE a tick out of the blazing reactor, we need 36 of them. But this is what we need for materials. Now, knowing I need to have this set up, went ahead, made a second furnator, right? Filled it up with coal coke because we got, again, a ton of it. Energizing orb is sitting on a pattern provider, and then we have a import bus with the proper filtering so far. So say I wanted to do this reactor. Where are you? Refined glowstone rods. I'm missing those. You know, it just dawned on me. If I'm going to have something set up to do rods and wires, things of that nature, I'm going to need multiple presses running. Let's see if we can't get this reactor finally. Oh, I thought I had enough. There it is. Now we're going to look at the solars. 80, 20, 400, 800. You can see that they're a little lacking, but I mean, it's solar panels. And I do have something of a... Jesus. Yeah, we're going to stick to regular glass pane because otherwise we all know how silly that's going to get. Solar, then we got hardened. Then we got blazing. I'm pretty sure I won't be able to get any of these. Something's going to be missing. Holy crap. Yeah. Yeah. No. Oh, crap. Oh, man. Well, that was unexpected. However, this could be the perfect opportunity. I have the clearance. And boom. Now, export bus. Put you in place. We're going to need some... We have some smart cable on us. Let's go ahead and go down underneath. Ooh. And we are going to need a crafting card. We're going to need coal, redstone, water, a little bit of a boost. We don't have the ability to make it just yet. Okay, we're still going to throw it in there just... Wait a minute. Got a little bit in there. Got a little bit of a lot of things. Boom. Let's see here. Oh, we got a little bit of dry ice in here. Fantastic. That should last a little bit, at least. Yep, should be good. Again, really need to empty this stuff out. Dry ice. And then this is where the crafting... Actually, yeah, this is where the crafting card comes into play. Uranite. Because it's going to run it through that. Generating 38,000 FE a tick. We no longer have a power issue. However, for the time being, let's go MV. I really do not feel like tearing everything down just yet. So now you are an output and make you an input. So now you are at the very top, right? So I went through, changed the direction on all the stuff here. So instead of it going from the bottom up, it's going from the top down. And that, I keep doing that. That should keep everything happy, because this is where it splits. Biodiesel, from what I understand, and a mag matter, is silly. and we have the system set up, we're going to need ridiculous amounts of power. So well, yeah, we've got that reactor set up. You saw, just to get to the next level, we need plutonium or polonium. Plutonium. So just to get there, we're going to need a mess of power. And we're still, everything is just kind of crammed in. 35,000 FE a tick. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Power is no longer an issue. So yeah, I'm gonna have to fix that sooner rather than later. Even with the reactor connected up, still cutting out power. Draining 3.2k FE a tick. Usage 1.18k. Alright, solar panel and the mag matter. Our first chapter is complete. Oh. We're throwing stuff. Block uranite. Okay. Some echo shards. Solar panels from mechanism generators. A slingshot. The slime sling. Never cared for the slime sling. Now, one thing I haven't done, as you can see in my hand, is set up my quarry. Because power. Oh, it needs power to run. Now, even this basic. A fernator. Let's grab netherite chest. We're going to grab some stack upgrades in there. And it's off. Doesn't have any modules. But as a default, this will run this one chunk. It's generating 3,200 FE a tick. And this will last forever. I have to admit, getting this power set up, got the reactor up top, got the fernator over my shoulder, which is exclusively keeping the ME system going. Yeah, all of those power woes are finally handled. Get on to bigger and better. Yeah, finally happy. I think next time we're gonna take a little bit of a break. We're gonna work on bringing those builds into the world and getting them situated. Anyhow, I'm gonna get out of here. Got some work to do. Appreciate you hanging out with me. Take care. I'll see you next time.